ITV1, the ITV News with Mark Austin and Myrtle.
We had some trees down today, Patton.
Egypt's day of departure ends with stalemate in the square. Huge crowds again gathered to demand the immediate resignation of Hosni Mubarak, but tonight the president is still in charge.
This is the ITV News at 10 with Mark Austin and Mary Nightingale.
There was no repeat of the violence that brought death to the streets of Cairo. Instead, an uneasy peace was kept by soldiers who finally moved in to stop the protesters clashing.
Also on the programme tonight, heading to court, 3 Pakistani cricketers will be charged over an alleged betting scam. The moment Raoul Moat laughed after he shot a policeman, described in court. And on their way to the top of the world, the wounded soldiers hoping to break records.
Good evening from Cairo. It was billed by the protesters as President Mubarak's day of departure, but tonight he is very much staying put. And so too are tens of thousands of Egyptians who want him out. Unlike the previous 48 hours, it has been a largely peaceful day, with the military finally moving in to keep rival protesters apart. Tonight, the crowds in Tahrir Square have thinned, but thousands of hardliners continue their vigil. But today's biggest developments may have been happening away from the cameras, with speculation that the government has been making key concessions over a faster pace of reform. Here is our Middle East correspondent, John Ray.
The people versus the president, the struggle for the soul of Egypt. It may yet become a war of attrition. The day of departure brought only one unexpected arrival. The defense minister rolled his convoy, though not his tanks, through Tahrir Square. Today his soldiers contained and controlled. These shots were fired in warning only as we watched them rescue people from a crowd of Mubarak loyalists. The Vice President has promised he will not use troops to clear the square.
We will ask them to go home, but we will not push them to go home.
Never.
No way. No way.
Perhaps they're hoping smiling might win the day.
These people have survived crackdown and curfew. President Mubarak is sent to quietly, and he has sent it his son. But they're still near, and they're in greater numbers than ever.
But among this people's army there are signs of weariness, and no wonder after so many days and so many fights. From their leaders now, a hint of conciliation.
Would appeal to President Mubarak that he should hear the clear voice coming from the people and live in dignity. I think, and again I could speak on behalf of pretty much all the Egyptians, that nobody wanted him to leave the country in any state of humiliation.
The president's supporters were fewer in number, and this time armed with nothing more lethal than placards and posters. The day of departure has left their leader unmoved, and this crisis no closer to conclusion. John Ray, ITV News, Cairo.
Our international correspondent John Irvine was in Tahrir Square throughout today's prayers and protests. This is what he saw.
High noon on no ordinary Friday. Their heads are bowed and their necks are on the line, for these protesters are at the outer edge of this uprising.